Hey guys, you're welcome back to my channel. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers and please subscribe if you haven't. So there's a tutorial on my channel on how to make a dartless pencil gown, and that's what I'll be using to make this wrap dress. So I'll leave the link in the description box. Making the wrap dress, I'll leave 4 inches in front before the front center line, and that's the front pattern. So I'll extend the half length into the 4 inches that I've created, and then I'll make a fold, a kind of pleat around the half length there, because the gown has some drapes in front. So you can use a slash and spread method for this. Because I'll be using the pattern for other dresses, I'll just make this pleat. So feel free to make the slash and spread if you're comfortable with that. So when I'm done pleating it, I'll arrange the front pattern again, and then create out my neckline. I'll create the neckline using the previous 3 inches width. Then I'll connect it to meet the allowance that I created for the wrap. And because of the V in front, okay, because the wrap is not straight to the hem, so I'll go inward at the hem line with 4 inches. I'll connect that again to meet the wrap allowance that I added. And when I'm done with that, I'll simply cut this out, and that'll be it for the front panel. Moving over to the back panel, I'm going to use the front pattern to make the back 1 inch higher at the shoulder and ½ inch wider at the arm curve. I'm using the front pattern to make the bow because I don't want it all so shapy at the back, okay, especially the down part. The down part is straight and there's not so much curve, so I'm just using this, and I'll create the back neckline and cut this out. So because they will have so much going on around the neck there and the wrap region, I've added an interface to it to give it some stability. So now I'll pleat out the allowance I folded at the half length there and make it draped. So this is it, and I've done it for both sides. So the next thing, I will use this bias to turn the neck. I'm going to use it to turn the front, the front from the neckline all the way to the hem. I'll do it on both sides and then sew it down. But for the neck, I'll just sew it, okay, and then I'll tack it down later. I can easily, do it on the front bodice like this because I'll be using some beads to cover it up. But for the neckline, after sewing just the first 1/4 and top stitch, I'm going to use this needle and thread and make a knot of it, and then I'll use it to tack it, make it more like invisible tacking, that it will not be showing on the right side, but then I'll use this to sew it down just to give it a neat look. So that's it. You're just using your needle to pinch a little of the fabric, and then you make your thread go through it, and you're just making it backwardly, you know, just using it from the back side, and then you pinch the needle and sew it along with the bias. And as you can see, the threadings are not showing, and that's it. We are done with the neckline for the back panel. So now I'm showing how I will, the space with which I'm gonna do the beading. At first I made it below the half length, But in the process of beating it, I decided to make it stop at the first strip. Okay, just so everything will relax and be nice. So I'm using about 2.5 inches to create it for the left, the left panel still for the front. And to I'll be using these beads, they are pearls. I'll be using them to do the beading. At first, I intended to use this pearl machine, but in the long run, I decided to use invisible thread and needle, and beading needle to do the beading. It came out better for me than with the pearl machine. So I'll be doing the beading later, but at this point, I will bring the back bodies and I will sew it around the shoulder, take out my side seams, and then take out the hem allowance. So that's basically it for the dress. So far, if this video has any value to you at all, please give me a thumbs up and like and comment. So this is it, the dress after all the beading. So forgive me, this mannequin is a small one and the person I'm making it for is a plus size. So we just had to make do with what I have. So this is it. If this video has any value to you at all, please give me a thumbs up and like and comment. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video.